What's up, YMG team? How's your day going, bro? How was your weekend? I just got out the house. Just felt like walking and stuff. I've been cooped up in the house too much, bro. I know I've been slacking on the vlogs lately and stuff too. So that's another reason why I walked out the house. Today's my grandpa's 82nd birthday in heaven. Ooh, that truck stinks, bro. Can't stand diesels. I don't know why, they just stink. I'm walking around here and stuff on the side of the highway where these old buildings are, bro. I think that used to be an old Rouse's, or that used to be an old pharmacy. Shit, trying to get the building right there. They rebuilding it. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell they making. I haven't heard nothing about it yet. But I think he used to be an old Rouse's, if I'm not mistaken. Either that or like I said, an old CVS pharmacy or something like that. It looked like it would be an old CVS pharmacy. Look at it. That's sad, bro. Just looking at it, just rotting away. I would love to see what it looked like if it was open. Shit, we need more things down here. We hardly ain't got nothing cut off. Then the Chinese restaurant right down the road, it literally just closed down the other day. The woman, she sold it and everything. I think she retired. Because it's been open for years. I actually went to eat there before. Me, Marissa, Enola, Marissa's grandma, you know, Stacy and all them and stuff. We went to eat there before. The Chinese food was pretty good. But yeah, it's sad, you know, everything's just, I don't know, falling apart down here. Then the hurricane, when Hurricane Ida hit, it destroyed a lot of things and stuff. See, they got these buildings back here too that were destroyed too. Then they had a grocery store over there by like where Popeyes or Taco Bell was. They had a AT&T and a Verizon too. I think the AT&T was right there, and I think the Verizon was over there. Sad, bro. Good things all come to an end. Speaking of good things that come to an end and stuff, tomorrow, October 19th of 1985, 40 years tomorrow, the first Blockbuster Video opened in Dallas, Texas. And look at that. Shout out to Radio Shack, bruh. That's another nostalgia right there. I want to say the Radio Shack, it was right over here where these buildings are. Oh shit, a little bit too far. Right over there where them buildings are is where the old Radio Shack used to be. But every time I really look at this building and stuff, I don't know, it might just be me, but sometimes I think that building right there used to be the old Radio Shack, if I'm not mistaken. I've been trying to look it up for months and stuff, you know, try to see which building exactly was the Radio Shack and stuff, if they didn't tear it down already from the hurricane, because the hurricane messed up a lot of things and they tore down a lot of things. Matter of fact, when Hurricane Ida hit, this whole parking lot was full of all these little FEMA trailers and stuff. It's full over here. Y'all probably noticed I got my tattoos redone. Toby got a little tattoo gun he ordered, so he redid, you know, re-outlined my tattoos, and I got some new ones on my leg and stuff. Might be a little bit hard to see. They're a little bit messed up, but I really ain't worried. It's whatever. He redid my chest too. The outlinings of the Legends Never Die on my chest. He redid that, and I got a little thing on my stomach in memory of my grandpa. It's a little bit messed up too, but oh well. I ain't tripping over it. But yeah, let's keep walking, bro. Sad, bro, sad. Everything comes to an end. Beautiful houses around here too. 2-story houses. Got like plantation looking houses, all types of stuff. They got a billionaire that owns a house all the way down there, like going towards the Burger King and stuff. A billionaire's son owns that house. Edison Schwest. He owned a the Schwest Boating Company. But he died. I think he was like 90 something or something like that when he died. He been dead. But his sons got everything and stuff. And one of his mansions is down there. Pretty old house. It looks like something that would belong in Florida or Hawaii. Beautiful house. Then they got a house that's right next to him. I doubt he owns it though. I don't know who owns it. Could be him. You never know. It looks like it would be a winery. Me, I love wineries. I don't know why. I'm just fascinated with them and stuff. To me, the winery houses that actually have the little wine coolers, wine cellars and stuff, just beautiful, bro. A winery, I would love to own a winery if I was rich. Not gonna lie, I kind of want that house. If it is a winery, I want it. But hey, you gotta work hard for that. You gotta believe in yourself and achieve the things you want. Cause you can't just get it like that. But you gotta always have faith in yourself, never give up. Look at the old Impala over there. Old Chevrolet Impala. Classic, boy. I love to see that car redid. I hate seeing old cars just right away, bro. It's sad. Put them in a museum, you know? Like, restore them. Put them in a museum. That's what I would do. I want a Chevrolet Nova. Out of any old school car, I want a Chevrolet Nova. The size of Corvette. But yeah, we walking around here. And this is where the old Happy Gordon's was. You still see the sign, Happy Gordon's Chinese restaurant. Just shut down. I think it shut down October, I want to say about October 8th or something like that. They shut down. Ooh, somebody's doing their laundry. It smells good. Somebody got some good smelling laundry. I know that. 'Cause I smell it. I know they got a house by our house and stuff. When me and Toby go to walk and stuff, that's all you smell when you pass up that trailer. It's nothing but laundry. And man, it smells good. But yep, look. Old Happy Gordon's, bro. Shout out Miss Linda. That's the old owner, old Chinese lady. Very sweet lady, bro. Every time we used to come eat here and stuff, that lady was sweet as heck. But yep, it's the old Happy Gordon's, right there. Old Happy Gordon Chinese buffet, bro. Look, they got the Popeyes right there, some chicken and stuff. And then not only that, speaking of that, they had another store that closed down a couple weeks before that one closed down. First it was that store, and then it was that. That one was a daiquiri shop. That's what it was. But yeah, they closed down the daiquiri shop too. Right before they closed that. I'm about to start walking in this little driveway and stuff, where the daiquiri shop is. And then right here is where the old oh shit, I almost tripped. Right here is where the old grocery store used to be. But they tore that down, bro. Hurricane freaking demolished that place. Demolished. Yeah. They had a bar right next to where Stacy lives and stuff. The bar used to be called the Butt. That bar is actually the bar that Marissa's grandma and her grandpa met in. And guess what? The bar got destroyed by the hurricane. I remember that day. We were living in a house that Stacy lives next to. The day the hurricane hit. And I remember seeing the Butt right after the hurricane was over and stuff. Talk about demolished, bro. The whole freaking roof caved in. They had bricks all over the dang sidewalks and stuff. Yeah, the Butt was a total loss either way. So I kind of had a feeling they were going to tear it down, because it was gone. I thought they were going to rebuild it, but yeah, they never rebuilt it. Sad, bro. Let this truck pass. crazy hearing them birds, because usually you only hear them birds in like Mississippi, you know, Biloxi around here or something, where there's a lot of water, a lot of bread, food, and stuff like that, you know. But yeah. About to come in this little driveway right here and show y'all where the daiquiri shop was. I'm right in front of it, to be exact. That's the old daiquiri shop. I think they closed it for repairs, bro, if I'm not mistaken and stuff. That's why they closed it. Like, remodeling or something. Yep. Pretty little daiquiri shop too. They got little palm trees in the front. I love it. Look at that. That's sad, bro. They can make something out of this. Like a little restaurant or something, you know? But yeah, look at that. That's the old daiquiri shop, y'all. Thought I heard sirens. Y'all heard that? I don't know what's going on. I'm about to read a song to y'all. Building available. Oh shit. I'm stuttering. My mouth's dry. My bad. Building available. Operator needed. Planned improvements. So I guess they want to remodel or something. I don't know what the F's happening with that dang cop, bruh. Dude had a little microphone thing and stuff. As long as it ain't me, I'm good. But yeah, back here, all back there and stuff, that's where the old grocery store used to be. And then over here, I'm trying to get them. Over there, you see back there and stuff, that's where the old Verizon and stuff was. Man, it's horrible, bro. These buildings are probably worse than the ones by the old Rouses, to be exact. But yeah, y'all see that open lot right there? All that used to be an old grocery store that they tore down because the hurricane freaking demolished it and stuff, bro. Yeah, they got the Taco Bell right there. I think they made a trash dump out of that now, because look, they got trash trucks and stuff that pass down there. So I think it's a trash dump now. And then the other day I heard somebody talking about that being a trash dump. I seen it on Facebook. It said behind the Taco Bell and the Popeyes, it's a trash dump. And that's exactly where I am. Taco Bell and Popeyes. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it is. Down there, Dollar General is down there and stuff. Trying to get a job over there. But I don't know, man. They never called me back. Oh yeah, look, another one, bro. Over there, y'all can barely see it from right here, but that used to be an old bank. Guess what? They closed that down too. Yeah. That building's up for sale. See what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro? All the good things go to an end down here, dude. They should turn half these buildings into like a restaurant or something, bro. This is ridiculous. We don't have nothing. Nothing, y'all. Sad world, man. And then right on the side of AutoZone, guess what? Another old building. I don't know what that one used to be though. So I can't tell y'all. I've been trying to figure it out too. I don't know. Wish I knew though. Yeah, they got a lot of old rundown buildings around here and stuff that are shut down or closed or abandoned, something like that, you know. A lot of old houses too. Half of these houses around here though, you know, it's Louisiana and stuff. Half of these houses, they were just left abandoned. Not from the hurricane and stuff, you know, just, I don't know, left abandoned. Either the people died or stuff like that, you know. You know, Louisiana. Either that or they had drugs, something like that. Yeah, Louisiana is known for all that stuff. Crime, what I said, drugs, all types of stuff, murder. Yeah, it's bad in Louisiana, bro. So me personally, I always wanted to live in California. I don't know why, I just always wanted to live in California. I think California is beautiful. That's what I said. That's always been one of my dreams, moving to California. But yeah, bro. It's just some of the stuff. If I had a car and stuff, bro, there'd be a lot of places around here that I can take y'all to, just record. Y'all be amazed with half the stuff they got down here. I know they got an old plantation that me and Marissa took pictures at before. It's in Thibodaux, Laurel Valley. Laurel Valley's on to. My mama actually been to the Myrtles Plantation in St. Francisville. That was one of the homeless plantations in Louisiana. Is the Myrtles Plantation. Yeah. I like stuff like that. Like haunted places, you know, ghost stories and stuff like that. True crime stuff. I'm into all that. Ghost adventures. You know, documentaries. First 48, you know, just stuff like that. Dateline. I like watching all that. Yep. Always been into stuff like that. Well, I'm gonna let y'all go, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the vlog, bro. Plan on doing this more often, you know, just getting out, starting to walk. But hope y'all like the vlog, bro. It was good hearing from you. It was good hearing from y'all, bro. I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed, man. Y'all keep your heads up. Keep faith in God, bro. Don't let no negativity come in your way, bro. Don't let nobody get to you and stuff. Always think positive. Your boy Chuck loves y'all, bro. Peace out.